Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's me, and today bringing you an SU tier. So yeah, SU is basically like a tier I made kind of above OU, but between Ubers, and it's like a borderline 0. I guess you can put it that way. So I just thought it would be fun just to use these kind of pokes without the Ubers pokes, basically. But today we're playing against Zach, and I have Sand because, you know, I gotta use Excadrill, and he has Sun because of him wanting to use Sun. But anyway, I'm going to lead off with my Terrakion. He's gonna lead off with the Dragonite. I just led off with that big Hulk, that powerful freaking beast, because I thought it was the most threatening thing to his entire team. So yep, turns out Hulk, he does not freaking take those colors lightly, because he gets a freaking critical hit right on the first turn, takes out the Dragonite. Get the fuck out of here, man. That's awesome. So anyway, in comes the Shaman. It was supposed to be a Skyform Shaman, but it's not. So yeah. So I'm gonna go into it. My Touch It, the Ferrothorn, which will obviously take the Seed Flare very, very well. So yeah. Now, he's going to switch on out of there, go into his Fahrenheit 451, a stupid book that I unfortunately had to read when I was in high school, and I hate that book. It's so fucking... it's stupid! I don't like it. But anyway, paralyze that thing with Thunder Wave, because I am running my Uber's Ferrothorn with Thunder Wave, Protect, Leech Seed, and Power Whip. So yeah. Switch on out of there, go into my Godzilla! I kind of like this color hack. It's alright. You know, you guys have seen my neon green friggin' Reptar before, but I ramped it up a little bit, made the green a little bit better, but the claws and the teeth, they're a little bit too white for my taste. I might have to go back and change those, or I'll probably just forget completely and just leave it the way it is. But anyway, I set up the rocks, and that's pretty damn good for me, and his fucking Ninetales is in here, but I'm just going to switch on out of there because I was not expecting a Will-O-Wisp coming off this thing, so I'm going to go into something that really doesn't mind getting Will-O-Wisp, my Latias, and that's pretty damn cool because Latias is awesome, and she's awesome, cool, and unfortunately because I'm burned, you can't appreciate the awesome purple Latias to its fullest, but she's cool. So yeah, he's actually gonna hard switch out of there. I thought it was kind of odd, but I guess he didn't really have anything to hit me with, but whatever. So he's gonna go into Spade, the Heatran. Yes, I am bringing back that awesome blue and green Heatran, because, I mean, look at this thing. It's freaking awesome. This is like easily one of my favorite color hacks I've done. The blue Heatran, he's so cool. So, yep, so I see that might actually be a 3-hit KO, so he's definitely probably not running a specially defensive Heatran, so don't really want to take anything from this thing. So I'm going to Terrakion with the special defense boost from the Sandstorm, should be able to live anything. Good play on my part, because he did go for a Dragon Pulse and did get a crit, which would have easily taken out my Latias, probably. So, now, that freaking Hulk, that monster, that big power, he's gonna freaking go for the close combat on the incoming Vaporeon. Easy 2-hit KO! GG, fucking Vaporeon. Get out of here! So, he's just going to go for a Protect, which is pretty much useless because Sand is still up, so he's not going to be gaining any health with his leftovers, so yeah. Okay. So yeah, then I'm just going to go for another close combat, obliterate that Vaporeon, and the big green machine monster man is taking another victim, and that is just amazing. I love this thing. So yeah, he's going to go into his Attitude, and I'm just going to go back into Latias, just in case he predicted the Ferrothorn again and went for like a hidden Power Fire. But he pulls a double switch back out into his 451. Don't really know what that was about, but whatever, no big deal. He sets up his Sun again, and this actually ain't that bad for me, because now I don't have Burn and Sand wearing me down, because I do have the Soul Dew, no leftovers, and that kind of hurts. So he's actually going to switch on out of there, go into Spade, his Heatran, and yeah, that's pretty good for me, because I can just smack this thing with a Dragon Pulse, and with the previous damage, It's going to be a 2-hit KO from that range. Now, I'm just going to stay in, thinking maybe I can outspeed, but he outspeeds me. Goes for a fire blast. I guess maybe predicting my switch into Ferrothorn, maybe, or maybe thinking it would kill with the Sun Boost. But nope, Latios is just that cool. She takes down the freaking Heatran, and that is just amazing. And I also do live the burn damage, which is awesome. So anyway, go into Dean's idea. He goes into Dean's idea, and I'm like, okay, I know what this thing is. This is a Scarfed Conkeldurr. Yeah, don't look at me. It's Dean's set. Kind of weird, interesting, but what you gonna do? Anyway, I'm gonna go into Touch It. Since he's locked in on the Ice Punch, I should be able to easily take a couple of those. Go for a Leech Seed, do whatever I want to, but he decides to go into the Shaman, and this is kind of like, man, this thing might have Hidden Power Fire, and it might definitely fuck me up. But I'm just gonna go for a Protect just to scout what he's gonna do, while he actually goes for a Growth, and I'm very kind of scared at this point, because this thing with a Growth up is powerful. I mean, yes, it's not a Shaman Sky form, but it's still very fucking powerful. So I'm going to switch out into Godzilla, still expecting him to go for a Hidden Power Fire, but then he just sets up another Growth, so I guess he's getting a little bit greedy there, but whatever. At least the Sandstorm is going to stop him from gaining health, which is something I need, because I do have two things that outspeed it, yes, but neither one can OHKO the thing. So I'm going to go back into Touch It, obviously predicting the Seed Flare, and he misses it actually, but it really didn't matter, being quad resistance to it and all that good shit. Would have been able to take it pretty damn easily, even though he's at +3. So he goes for an Earth Power. Now, thank God he did not have Hidden Power Fire, because I did not know what I was going to have to do, because now I go for the Thunder Wave, and that is pretty good for me, because now I can go and predict another Earth Power, go into my Skyman, and then probably pull some bullshit flinch haxing from there. So yeah, awesome. So yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Switch out, go into my Skyrim, the Skyman, and I'm going to dodge that Earth Power. Go for that Air Slash. Got the Serene Grace going for me. I got that freaking Paralysis going for me. This should easily be a 2-hit KO with him flinching or paralyzing everything, right? You're fucking wrong, because Skyman has a grudge against me for some godforsaken reason, and he doesn't flinch, he doesn't get paralyzed, and he takes me out with a +3 Air Slash, because Skyman doesn't like me. I really don't know how else to put it, because I don't know what it is. Skyman does not like me for some reason. It never does anything it's supposed to do. Doesn't matter though, because I can go into the power and go for that close combat, and I'm gonna just completely destroy everything and awesomeness. So yeah, so that thing is dead, and I'm cool, and I love this color hack. It's so fitting. So I go for the close combat on the thing, and even if he goes for something, I know I can easily go into Terrakion and take it out, with, I mean, no, go into Excadrill, take it out as a revenge kill, and then that's good for me, but it doesn't matter, because the power, that big Hulk, that man, that monster, he freaking gets a critical hit, and that is a 1-hit KO. Awesome. But sure, I easily could have gone for another close combat, taking this thing out, but you know, I can't leave Nachos out in the rain, man. Yo, Nachos always has to make an appearance. Gonna go into him now. He actually gets burned on the switch in, but he doesn't care. He just doesn't care. He's gonna go for that Adamant, that max attack, that Earthquake, and get the fuck out of here, Ninetales. You're dead. Gives me the 4-0, and Nachos is amazing. So, yep, a Sandstorm team where Excadrill was not the key headliner. Kind of interesting. So, yes, the trick with getting a Skyman at any time is that you have to use Pokégen or Pokésab or whatever your making system, and you have to put the poke into, you have to salve or gen the poke in the box. If you salve it into the team, it doesn't work. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, sub, all that good shit, and deuces!